Marvelous Monday. Yes, it is. It is indeed Marvelous Monday, and it's November the 6th. And with the new time frames, it is 5:44 in the morning. As you can tell, I got all the lights on. And it's so funny because when you stop and think about it from a daylight saving standpoint, it's actually 6:44 and really is still dark outside. But let's go to standard time, which is 5:44 in the morning, and kind of been, as they say, putzing around. And finished a whole pot of coffee already. Woo! Tells you what kind of morning I've had. And changed my schedules and did a couple of other things. We're going to have a reading here in less than 2 hours. And so I wanted to get this done early and get it taken care of. And I'm looking forward to the readings that I have today. Yes, I am. And I thought, well, let's start this week off with a bang, if you will. And I'm going to be using Archangel Power Tarot. Of course, created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine and published by Hay House. Kind of thought it was a nice, straightforward way to start off a brand new work week. So, we have put this into prayer, as I always do, and we ask that it is for the greater good, that it's always uplifting, that it's always empowering, that it always brings you moments to pause, reflect, fill your space with love and with light, and hopefully a little joy. Spent part of the morning actually searching out places locally where you can recycle old televisions and computer monitors. Not the flat screen, but the big old box type. If I could find someone that would fix my console TV, it needs a new power relay switch, but I'm not messing with it. So I have an old console from 1985. Picture was phenomenal, but it won't turn on anymore. And then I have one that's really on its last legs. It's in my bedroom, and you can no longer adjust the color, and it is extremely red, so I know it's getting ready to go. But I've had it for 18 years. It's kind of like the console TV from 1985. Worked like a charm until the power switch went out. Then I have one that I bought at Walmart. Oh, gosh, about 10 years ago. It was digital, or is digital. And I have to laugh because the newer ones don't last as long as the old ones. Not terribly surprising. But there's not a whole lot of places where you can drop off these old TVs without a fee. And they range the fee from $15 for ones you can carry to $35 to the ones that you can't. So honestly, I wish there was someone that would fix them and they can have them for free. You just need to come and get them. Alright, so I heard stop shuffling. And let's go take a look at what God and His Son, Holy Spirit, our spirit guides, all of our loving angels that surround us every minute of every day, our loved ones, that one too, right? Yeah. What about that one? Yes? Okay. That came out quick. And I heard stop. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, no, not yet. Okay. I thought that one right on. Okay, now I heard it for sure. It's like they wanted me to take the top card. Didn't get it. Sometimes in this business you hear things and your logic gets in the way. Happens in mediumship readings all the time. And so we try to make things fit into what we think it should be, and that's not the message that's coming across. So it is a 5-card reading. Let's go ahead and see what this day is going to bring. Well, Gabriel, of course, is our archangel of announcements. So much more. Also for writers, for finding the words that you need. This is another angel to call upon. But if you're facing a challenge, don't allow fear or doubt in yourself stop you from getting it done, because it's a challenge that you can resolve. You need to, once again, Withdraw from the drama of others. People will suck you into their drama, especially on social media. And have patience with yourself. Things fall into place in a natural order. So have patience with yourself and others. You know, especially with your family, especially with your siblings, especially with your children, especially with your significant other. Have a little patience. We're all in a hurry. We all want instantaneous gratification of everything. But sometimes it just needs to take its time to fall into place. Next card. And when you take the time and have the patience, put yourself into quiet meditation. We talk about this a lot here. And know that when you clear your thoughts of the clutter, when you step back from the drama of others, whoa, I heard that very clearly, it's still pulling back, then, and you literally just kind of quiet your thoughts, you gain insight because it's allowing your mind and your heart and your soul to be open to receive the thoughts, the divine plan, the divine messages. You make room. Okay, that's a great way to analyze it. You make room for the divine guidance when you put your thoughts to one side. That's a really great way. When your brain is so full of thinking and worry and fear and anxiety and all of those things and drama and that hyperness of it, but when you go into calm and when you go into quiet and you go into meditation, you're literally making room. I love the analogy I just heard. Have you ever packed to go on a vacation and you're trying to shove things into a suitcase and you're really overpacking for your vacation? You really don't need all of that stuff. Excuse me for coughing at you. And you're sitting on the suitcase and you're pushing down the buckles. Our mind can sometimes be like that piece of luggage. And it's time to get rid of the old baggage. That's the analogy I heard. Get rid of the old baggage. Let it go and make room for new. So that this is going to help you right now, right here, in the present moment. Let go of the past, I'm hearing it again, and focus on today. You can't go back and fix yesterday. You can't go back and fix decades ago. That's already been done. Accept it that it's happened. We can't deny that it hasn't. So accept that it has happened. Learn from it. Grow from it. But focus on now. Can't even worry about the future, boys and girls. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. We don't know what an hour from now is going to bring. Focus on the here and the now. Because you really do need a little bit more rest. You really do need a little bit more sleep. And I'm hoping that extra hour did help you. But you need to seek some relief from the stress. And one of the first ways to seek relief from the stress is pull back from the drama. Step away from the computer. If you are fortunate enough where you can take an hour lunch today if you're working and it's going to be a nice day for you, get outside, get some fresh air, go for a walk if you can, kind of just sit in quiet on a park bench, have your lunch outdoors. If you're going to go to a Burger King or a joint, burger joint, whatever, and they have an outdoor space or you want to just sit in the car and roll down your windows, just breathe. When I used to work for corporate America, I used to take my breaks in my car. I didn't want to listen to everybody complaining about the last customer that they had or about, the last argument they had with their supervisor. So I would isolate myself and go sit in my car and literally just breathe. Sometimes it's the best way to detox of the insanity that goes on around us. Next card. Be very, very aware that the work you're doing is worthwhile. Give yourself an occasional pat on the back. You're doing a good job. Remember that what you're doing, even if it's frustrating, practice makes perfect, so keep on doing it. The more you do it, the better you get at it. And that applies for everything in life, literally everything in life. And you might want to consider taking an online course or going back to school or going to the library where you can sit in quiet and literally like get your certification, get your teachings done. I'm hearing get your teachings done. Take a look around your community. See if there's some classes that you can take at the local library. A lot of those do those. A lot of libraries do those classes. A lot of them are for free too. So kind of take a look at the fact, what can you do to take some time and improve your life by learning new things. It always does keep the brain fresh. I just heard also check out on YouTube. I love my angels, I do. Check it out on YouTube. Alrighty. Next card. Oh God, Rose, you're adorable. Alrighty. So Queen of Michael. See, the point of all of this is when you quiet your mind and you make room for those new thoughts, what's really the bottom essence of all of this is that you already know what to do. Sorry. You have the benefit of experience and wisdom. Oh, I just heard that too. From your ancestors. Okay. I know who this is specifically for, so listen up. Your ancestors are telling you to go into meditation and listen to the wisdom of the elders. Whoa. Okay, boys and girls. This is for more than one person. Listen to the wisdom of the elders. They are here to guide you. They are also your guides. You also have other guides that are literally saying, ask me, ask me, ask me. Ask for the help, and it shall be given. Whew, you are the queen of your own kingdom, and you need to take care of your kingdom, your space, your home, your castle, your environment. Oh my goodness gracious, a time for career rather than relationships. This is a time to focus on the ability to increase your career, but also increase your abundance. So you're increasing your ability to make money, and I don't mean this in a rude way, but I'm going to say it the way I'm hearing it. Leave the men alone in your life right now. You really don't need that. What you need to focus on is discovering that you truly are the queen of your own kingdom. Men, this is the reverse. Leave the women alone for a little bit. I know. I hear all about loneliness and I'm all alone. No, give me a break. You're not alone. You've got God, His Son, Holy Spirit, your angels, your loved ones, your spirit guides. I mean, you literally are surrounded by help. Focus on making your life on earth beneficial to yourself and then others. Plain English, get a job. I know it's tough. We live in a crazy economy, but get a job and then pursue it. And while you're pursuing your work, pursue your education so that your work can become even better. Wow. Because you need to take that first step in order to get to the end goal. Whoa, last card. And when you get all of that, of course it's going to end on a major arcana. When you get all of that and you focus on your career and you've built your abundance and now you can take care of yourself and now you can take care of others. See, if you don't take care of yourself, I gotta bring that up. If you don't take care of yourself, who the heck will? Seriously. So take care of yourself in all aspects. Mind, body, spirit, speech, thoughts, ego, vanity. Get those last two out of the way. Stop worrying or belittling yourself and put your crown on and seize your kingdom back, because when you do, and you focus on making enough money to sustain yourself and to be able to share it, because that's the beauty of it. When you ask for abundance, don't put it in a box. When you ask for abundance in all things, be very careful what you're asking for, by the way, because if you put it in that terminology, you will have abundance in all things. And that includes illness if that's what your thoughts are on. Whoa. So make sure you're asking very specifically, abundance of health, abundance of love, abundance of prosperity, an abundance of joy, an abundance of loving, an abundance of giving, an abundance of support. Then, my friends, you don't nail it down and hammer it with a little hammer to box it in. Then you have the ability to go ahead and share it and that abundance becomes even more. It really is true. And when you do that, and you know that you have more than enough to be able to not only help yourself, but others, it brings a peace like there is never been seen or felt before. Release the past, release the mistakes you think you made, release the missed opportunities you thought you had, and know that those mistakes are lessons to be learned. And until the lesson is learned in this lifetime, it continues on. And that goes for relationships as well, and or how you handle your work environment. Wow. Release the past, learn from it, leave it where it belongs, come forward into the present, right now, right here, because there is a more enriching future for you. And you truly need to let go and let God. And then be patient. Then be patient. You know, sometimes the things we wish for are not to our benefit. Sometimes the things we hang on to are detrimental to our moving forward. Sometimes there might have been a plan in action, but things changed. Okay, if you had thought that you needed to move or change your home, or move to a different country, or change jobs, and though none of those things have happened yet, know that behind the scenes something else took place, and you were divinely guided not to get that. It wasn't the right time for you to move. It wasn't the right time for you to go to that new job. It wasn't the right time to change careers. Maybe the house that you were looking at was in a flood zone. Maybe the job that you were looking at changed management or was about to be bought out by someone. I keep hearing move, move, move. Stay where you are. Relax and breathe through it. Let go and let God. And let His timing be in place for you with love and with patience. Woo! What a marvelous Monday reading that was. And I am going to close it. Wow, okay. So on that beautiful note, it is now a little bit past 6 o'clock, so I do need to get prepared for the reading I have in less than an hour. And I am going to wish you a marvelous Monday. If you'd like a personal reading from me, please visit my website, houseofangelcardreadings.com. Go to the readings page. Lots there available for everybody. And thinking about having another benefit event. I'll let you know how that proceeds. Kind of waiting to see date and time and place and all that other good stuff. I might even have it right here. Don't know. Should be interesting. So have a beautiful day, a marvelous day. Walk in peace, walk in love. By the way, if you are an event planner or a hotel manager and you're watching this or you know somebody that is, I love to do group events, especially mediumship. The one I did on Saturday, like I said, it is still near and dear to my heart. Have a beautiful, like I said, and a blessed day. Walk in peace, walk in love. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Our subscriber list is growing. Thanks to you. Take care. Namaste.